Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss about building bespoke machine learning models. It comes under Unit 5 Big Data and Machine Learning Services in Cloud Foundations. In this big data model, training model, machine learning model, we are going to see about Vertex AI. Okay, it is a technology where it is a unified, fully managed machine learning platform. Vertex AI is a machine learning platform fully managed that combines auto ML and custom training, allowing user to build, deploy, and scale machine learning models for different data types through one interface. So in the last video, we have discussed about what is machine learning and how models will be trained to predict the exact object. Vertex AI is a unified platform with four ML stages. Totally, it has four ML machine learning stages. Data readiness, that is uploading the data. Feature readiness, that is prepare and share the features. Training with hyperparameter tuning, and deployment with continuous model monitoring. And Vertex AI is a beneficial because it provides a seamless end-to-end machine learning workflow, automatic scalability through machine learning operations, reusable artifacts, and faster model development with less code. So in the four stages in Vertex AI is data readiness. First, data should be ready, then feature readiness. How to identify the data, what features are used for identifying the data, we should make it ready, and training with hyperparameter. Then after that, with the help of the data hyperparameter, training should be tuned and the model should be deployed finally to detect the actual data. Components of Vertex AI. Model training. Train models using AutoML or custom training with GPUs, distributed systems, and hyperparameter tuning. So components of Vertex AI, model training first, then model deployment. First train the model, then deploy the model. Deploy trained models and create endpoints for predictions. Then data labeling will be used. Use human labeling to prepare image, text or video data sets for training. And feature store. Store, manage and share machine learning features easily across the projects. Vertex AI is used for all those. Tools to interact with Vertex AI. Google Cloud Console we can use to interact with Vertex AI. Web interface to manage datasets, models, jobs, and endpoints. Cloud client libraries, programming libraries to access Vertex AI in different languages. REST API interface. It is an interface to manage models, jobs, and predictions through HTTP requests. Vertex AI Workbench, Jupyter Notebook environment for data science and machine learning workflows are used. Deep learning virtual machine images, pre-configured virtual machines with virtual machine learning frameworks installed. Deep learning containers, Docker containers with ready-to-use machine learning tools and libraries. Vertex AI workflow. Vertex AI follows a standard machine learning workflow. It collects the data, prepare and label it, train the model, evaluate the performance, and deploy it for predictions while offering two solutions. Auto ML for no code development and custom training for full coding control. So Vertex AI provides two options for your solution development. Auto ML means no code is needed. Custom training has to be followed means code will be used for training the model. Auto ML method is discussed here. Auto ML is a no-code feature in Vertex AI platform that helps users create machine learning models with very little coding knowledge. It saves time by automatically testing different models, adding features, and tuning hyperparameters. Transfer learning. Users pre-trained models, so learning starts from existing knowledge and needs less data. This is called transfer learning. After we give the model some data sets, the using the existing knowledge data set, the model will predict the actual image actual image or object or anything. Neural architecture search automatically finds and selects the best model structure for the task. So what AutoML supports four data types: image, tabular data, text data, and video data. Benefits of AutoML. AutoML benefits data scientists by providing a no-code way to build high-quality machine learning models quickly, allowing them to focus on business problems, model improvement, and fast data set prototyping. One example of AutoML in Vertex AI platform. How a wildlife researcher uses the AutoML machine learning. Upload data. A wildlife researcher collects camera trap photos of animals. For wildlife researcher, the main goal is they have to find out the animals which are in the forest wild, what animals are there and how many are there, and those counts they need. So for that they are training the machine with machine learning auto ML model. So the researcher collects camera trap photos of animals, and it will be fed into auto ML automatically, fed into the auto ML. Auto ML builds a model for this. If it is suppose deer, what shape it will be, or if it is a lion, what shape it will be, based on the pictures, images, it will train the model, and the model identifies the animals. So when a real animal comes crosses the system machine, it will identify what animal is available in that wild forest. So the researcher reviews the findings. So he can easily track where is that particular animal, what animals are available or there in that particular place, everything. So fast AutoML in Vertex AI makes it easy for researchers to identify animals in photos. Fast setup, no coding needed, accurate results will be there. Difference between traditional ML and development, machine learning development and auto ML development. Auto ML reduces time needed for traditional ML by automatically testing models, adding features, and tuning parameters. So, data scientists can build accurate models faster with less manual effort. Traditional development. Repeatedly add new data and features, try different models, tune hyperparameters. In traditional ML development, machine learning development, we have to add new data, new features each time, and we have to try manually different models, and we should do the tuning of parameters each time hyperparameter tuning is done. But in auto ML, all these will be done by the machine automatically using auto ML. It automates machine learning pipelines to save data scientists from manual work. AutoML product offerings are site, language, structured data. Site means AutoML vision, AutoML video intelligence. Language, AutoML natural language, AutoML translation. Structured data, AutoML tables. How AutoML works? This is the component you need. Google account and billing you need. Enable billing. Then Cloud AutoML and Storage API should be installed. Then AutoML tables trains multiple model architectures such as linear models, deep neural networks, gradient boosted decision trees, AdaNet, and ensembles at the same time to quickly select the best model for tabular data. Different algorithms the AutoML table selects. So here is the diagram for it. How AutoML works. Data preparation. Before training in AutoML tables, data must be prepared in a supported format by importing it either from a BigQuery table or a CSV file stored in Google Cloud. First, data should be available in BigQuery table format or a CSV file format in Google Cloud storage. From that, AutoML machine learning tables will be processed. AutoML tables is used for structured data and can create binary classification models, that is yes or no prediction. Then multi-class classification model. So AutoML table will be developing it will be used to develop the following models: classification model, yes or no prediction model; multi-class classification model, that is multiple categories; regression models, that is continuous value prediction based on the problem. CSV format. The delimiter must be a comma. So what data sets it needs from the storage. It can be in CSV format. Then the first line of the first file must be header. Column names can include any alphanumeric character or underscore. Column name cannot begin with an underscore. Data set sizes at most 100 GB of data chunked in files of at most 10 GB per file. There must be at least 1,000 and no more than 100 thousand, 100,000 rows, 100 million thousand rows, at least two and no more than 100, more than 1,000 columns, with one being at the target variable. Target variable must be categorical or numerical. If it is categorical, there must be at least two and no more than 500 categories. Minimum 2 to 500 categories can be there in the table. Creating a data set. A data set can be imported into Vertex AI through the Google Cloud Console by opening the datasets page, creating a tabular data set, and choosing the data source. For unstructured image data, Google Cloud Vision API can classify images, detect objects and faces, and read the text, making it useful for general image analysis tasks. AutoML Vision works with Google Cloud Vision API to use supervised learning, where labeled images train a model to recognize specific patterns and content automatically. So in supervised learning, images will be labeled. So it will be easy to do train the model for a particular purpose. Training a model, once the data set has been created, we can start training our first model. After training in AutoML Vision, the model gives confidence scores for each label, and predictions can be requested through web UI, command line, Python, Java, or Node.js. So less than 100 rows, 1 to 3 hours suggested time to train model, 100 to 1,000, 1 to 6 hours, 1,000 to 10,000, 1 to 12 hours, more than 10,000 rows, 3 to 24 hours. Deployment, testing, and explainability. A trained auto model can be deployed either by exporting it as a TensorFlow model to run inside a Docker container, or by deploying it directly to a Google Cloud endpoint in Vertex AI. So this is the image. So image is given to the AutoML, and AutoML decides this is a flower, and whenever it find out any flower, if we take a photo of a flower or video, then it will say whether the image is a flower, and if there is a defect in it or no defect in it, classification yes or no also we can do with the help of selecting various options in AutoML. Thank you.